India versus South Africa, 5-match T23, and the third match played at Dharamshala today. India defeated South Africa by 7 wickets to take a 2-1 lead in the 5-match series. Yes, batting first, South Africa could only score 117 in their stipulated 20 overs, and in reply, India achieved the target for the loss of 3 wickets in 15.5 overs, winning the match by 7 wickets and 4.1 overs still to be bowled. Yes, South Africa batting first as Aiden Markram was the top scorer, scoring 61 of 46 balls, and rest of the batting could not put up a decent show with the bat as Donovan Ferreira was the second highest scorer, scoring 20 of 15 balls. Rest and Rick Nokia, the fast bowler, made 12 of 12 ball and Tristan Stubb 9 of 13 ball. For India, all the 4 bowlers, Varun Chakravarti, Kuldeep, Ashdeep and Harshit Rana all took 2 wickets each. 2 for 11. What a brilliant bowling spell from Varun Chakravarti. 4 overs, 11 runs and 2 wickets. Then Kuldeep Yadav, 2 overs, 12 runs and 2 wickets. Ashdeep Singh, who bowled 7 white ball in the previous match and conceded 18 runs in an over, today was brilliant, giving away only 13 runs in a squad of 4 overs, and he also captured 2 wickets. First wicket was captured by Ashdeep Singh, and then Harshit Rana, 4 overs, 2 for 34. In reply, India chasing a target of 118 achieved the target for the loss of 3 wickets in 15.5 overs, and the main scorer was Abhishek, who scored 35 of just 18 deliveries, hitting 3 fours and 3 sixes. Full of boundaries in the inning, and rested Shubman Gill, run ball 28 of 28 ball, Tilak Verma 26 of 34, and Surya Kumar Yadav 12 of 11 ball. For South Africa, Corbin Bosch 1 for 18 from his 3, Lungi Ngidi 1 for 23 from his 3, and Mark Jensen 1 for 24 from his 3 overs. India dominates South Africa with a 7-wicket win, clinching a 2-1 advantage in the T23. Yes, the Indian bowling attack as India restricted South Africa just 117. Ashdeep Singh, 4 overs, gave away only 13 runs, capturing 2 wickets with economy of 3.25, but he bowled 14 dot balls. Out of 24, he bowled 14 dot balls. Next is Harshit Rana, 4 overs, 34 runs and 2 wickets. His economy was a bit on the higher side, 8.50 as compared to Ashdeep Singh. He gave away 34 runs and he bowled 10 dot balls. Then Hardik Pandya, 3 overs, 7 runs and 23 runs, 1 wicket with economy of 7.67. Varun Chakravarti, another brilliant bowling spell. He conceded just 11 from his quota of 4 overs, capturing 2 wickets, and he also bowled 14 dot balls. So many dot balls bowled by the Indian as South African batsmen find it hard to score runs, find it hard to retain their strike as well. Shivam Dubey, 3 overs, 21 runs and 1 wicket, and then Kuldeep Yadav, 2 overs, 12 runs and 2 wickets. The follow wicket, first wicket fell without any run on the board, and the second at 137, then fourth at 30. While the fifth batsman at 44, South Africa lost their half of the side. The sixth wicket fell at 69, the seventh at 7, and the 77th and the 8th at 113, then 9th at 115, and the procession of wicket concludes with the 10 wicket at 170. South Africa's batting chart as Quinton de Kock, who scored a 90 in the first inning for the previous match, could only score 1 of 3 balls. He was legged before by Harshit Rana, while Reza Hendrick was the first man to go out without scoring, facing 3 deliveries, legged before by Ashdeep Singh. Then the fourth wicket, David Brevis departs after scoring 2, and he was also clean bowled by Harshit Rana. The fourth wicket, Tristan Stubb was out after scoring 9 of 13 balls, caught by Jitesh Sharma off the bowling of Hardik Pandya. Then Corbin Bosch departs, scoring just 4 of 9 balls, bowled by Shivam Dubey. And then South Africa lost their next wicket, Donovan Ferreira, who made 20 of 15 balls. He was clean bowled by the mystery spinner Varun Chakravarti. Marco Jansen was again clean up by Varun Chakravarti. He made 2 runs. And then Henrik Nokia, along with Makram, took their total to 115, where Makram departs after scoring 61 of 46 balls, hitting 6 fours and 2 sixes with a strike rate of 153. He made 61 and he was caught by wicketkeeper Jitesh Sharma off the bowling of Ashdeep Singh. While the 10th and final wicket, Orton and Bartman departs after scoring one, and Lungi Nigidi remain unbeaten on to South Africa could only score 117 in their stipulated 20 overs with three extras as well. Harshit Rana's the contrast, look at this. In his first 2 overs, he gave away only 5 runs. But in his last 2 overs, he was took to the cleaners and he conceded 29 runs in his last 2 overs, 15 runs per over as compared to just 2.5 runs in his first 2 overs. 4 overs, 34 runs and 2 wickets. Rana's roller coaster spell. How could we say roller coaster when he conceded 29 runs in his 2 overs? India lead by 2-1 in the 5-match T20 series. Okay, Abhishek Sharma, the flamboyant opening batsman from India, scored a brisk 35 of 18 deliveries, hitting 3 fours and 3 sixes. And the player of the match, Ashdeep Singh. In the previous match, he was the main culprit, giving away 18 runs. That was the reason India lost the match. But he came back strongly and gave away 13 runs in his quota of 4 overs, capturing 2 key wickets of South Africa. Varun Chakravarti, the spin wizard, joins a lead company. And lead company, he becomes the second fastest Indian to 50 wickets in men's T20 international, a milestone achieved by Varun Chakravarti. Yes, the Indian batting chart as Abhishek Sharma was the top scorer, scoring 35 of just 18 deliveries, and Shubman Gill 28, Ranawal 28 of 28, and then Tilak Verma 26 of 34. Surya Kumar Yadav once again disappointed as he departs very early, scoring only 12 runs, while Shivam Dubey finishes off with 10. India reached the target for the loss of 3 wickets in 15.5 overs with 9 extras. So the South African bowling attack. Lungi Nigidi, 3 overs, 23 runs and 1 wicket with economy of 7.67. And then Mark Jansen, 3 overs, 24 runs and 1 wicket with economy of 8 views. And then Orton Bartman, 3.5 overs, 34 runs and no wicket. And then Corbin Bosch, 3 overs, 18 runs and 1 wicket. How many viewers we have so far? Onrik Nokia, 3 overs, 14 runs and no wicket. And then the fall of wicket, first wicket fell at 60, the second at 92, and the third at 109. So India achieved the target inside 16 overs, winning the match by 7 wickets. And Ashdeep Singh, who captured 2 for 13, was declared player of the match. Now, going into the stats of this match, as India, South Africa in the first power play, in the first 6 overs, could only score 25 runs and have lost their top 3 batsmen. And in comparison, India were belligerent, scoring 68 for the loss of only 1 wicket. In the middle part of the inning, from over number 7 to 15, South Africa only scored 56 and lost 4 wickets as compared to India's 52 for 2. But in the final 4 overs, South Africa 36 for 3 as India achieved the target inside 16 overs. Number of sixes hit by South Africa are 4 as compared to India's 4. Both the team hit equal number of sixes, but when it's come to boundaries, 4, South African hit 7 fours, India doubled it and hit 14 fours. Run in boundaries for South Africa 52 and run in boundaries for India 82. And now this is what happened in the third and final match, third match of the series, where India were the winners. Now the partnership. South Africa's start was very poor as they lost the first 3, in fact 4 wickets very early. First wicket could only add 1 run, the second wicket without any run on the board. The third wicket partnership put on 6 runs, while the fourth wicket, the second highest partnership, in fact third highest partnership for South Africa, is scoring 23 of 23 balls between Christian Stubb and Aiden Makram. But as Christian Stubb was out, the partnership was broken, and then the flurry of wickets. The fifth wicket put on 14 runs, the sixth at 25 between Makram and Ferreira, while the eighth wicket, the highest for South Africa, 36 of 20, between Enric Nokia and Aiden Makram, where Makram was scoring 23 of 12 and Nokia 11 runs. The ninth wicket could only add 2 runs, and the 10th and final also 2 runs. On the other hand, the Indian batting was brilliant. Their start was absolutely fantastic as Indian opener put on 60 of just 32 deliveries, 5.2 overs, and India was 60 on the board with opener Shubman Gill batting on 20 of 40 balls and Abhishek 35 of only 18 balls. Next partnership for the second wicket, 32 of 38 balls between Shubman Gill and Tilak Verma, where Tilak Verma was the main scorer, scoring 22 of 24 balls. The third wicket, 17 of 18 balls. Surya Kumar Yadav departs and Tilak Verma scored 3 runs, while the unfinished, unbeaten fourth wicket partnership between Shivam Dubey and Tilak Verma, where Shivam Dubey hit 1 6 and a 4 and scoring 10 runs of 4 balls. He made 11 of 7 in that partnership. So, India under pressure as South Africa keep pushing them into corners. A potential spicy final week of this exciting tour is now upon us. Seamers Varun Chakravarti set up comfortable win for India live and okay. Akshar Patel, he was ill and Bumrah misses 30-20 for personal reasons. South Africa make 3 changes. For the visitors, Chris himself, Corbin Bosch, and Enric Nokia came in for David Miller, Luthu Sipanga, and George Linda. But India won the match comprehensively by a 7 wicket margin and taking a 2-1 lead in the 5 match series. 2 matches all remaining. Let's see whether South Africa bounces back and level the series, or India making it clean sweep as the won the remaining 2 matches to take the series 4-1. Let's see who's going to win this series. And on this note, wishing both the team best of luck, we come to the end of our show. Till the next program, it's goodbye from Sports 360.